Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel where I talk about different ways that you can make money online as a work from home freelancer. So I have many different videos on how to become a freelancer with Upwork. However, Upwork has changed over the past few years, so I wanted to do an updated video about how to get started from square one as a freelancer on Upwork. I also want to note that I have not been sponsored by Upwork to create this video. However, I do use Upwork to sell my own services as a freelancer. And if you have a particular question about Upwork that's very specific, I encourage you to check out my playlist in the description below, where I have videos on everything you need to know about Upwork that you could search for individually. But in today's video, I want to show you how to get started from square one. So here's a brief overview about Upwork. It's basically an online freelancing platform that connects clients who are looking for services with freelancers from around the world. So businesses or individuals who want a job done will post a job and say, hey, I'm looking for someone who can create a video for me, or can create a YouTube thumbnail, or who can transcribe this document. And freelancers with these skills will apply to these jobs. So Upwork provides a platform for clients to post job opportunities and for freelancers to find work in fields like writing, design, programming, marketing, and so much more. Anything you can think of that's a job is on Upwork. And Upwork is international. And I provide voiceovers for clients, video editing, a mix of different things. So the first thing we're going to do is sign up and create a profile. Now you can only have one account with Upwork. That's very important. I'm going to show you how to do this, but basically we'll go to Upwork's website, upwork.com, and sign up as a freelancer. Then we're going to fill out all of our information and create a profile. What I just showed you was an example of my profile. So you'll have to include details about your skills, experience, and your portfolio. And make sure to highlight your strengths and showcase your work samples if applicable. If you do not have samples of your work, then I recommend creating examples of the kind of work you can create. So imagine you want to sell your skills as a YouTube thumbnail designer, then create some example thumbnails and put those in your portfolio. Okay, so we've gone to upwork.com. We're going to click here on sign up. Now, you can join as a client or a freelancer. If you are looking to get hired, you're looking for work, you'll select I'm a freelancer looking for work, apply as a freelancer. You can continue with Google or just put in your first name, last name, your email, a password, and your country of residence, and then agree to the Upwork terms of services and click create my account. So now you will be asked to verify your email before you proceed, so check your email and then click on the link to verify your address. So once you've verified your email, this will pop up. You have to answer a few questions and start building your profile. It only takes 5 to 10 minutes and you can edit it later on. We'll save as you go. So just click get started. A few quick questions. First, have you freelanced before? So you can put if you're brand new, if you have some experience freelancing, or if you are an expert. Let's put I have some experience. Then you'll click next. What's your biggest goal for freelancing? Do you want to earn your main income, to make money on the side, to get experience? Click next. And how would you like to work? Would you like to find opportunities for yourself? Would you like to package up your work for clients to buy? And this is with the project catalog. Or would you like Upwork to act as a recruiter? Let's click the first one. You'd like to find opportunities for yourself. You can also enable that you are open to contract to hire opportunities, where you could start with a contract and later explore a full-time option with a client. Then click next to create a profile. So how would you like to tell us about yourself? So you can upload your resume if you have one. You can import from LinkedIn if you have information about yourself on LinkedIn, or you can fill out manually, which will take around 15 minutes. So now you're going to add a title to tell the world what you do. Again, you can change all of this later, but I recommend you put your professional role as the type of job you are interested in applying to and whatever it is you have experience in. So let's say, for example, video editor. Next, you'll add your experience. So here you can put a title of where you have worked, the company you've worked for, the location, a description about your job experience. If you have nothing to add, you can click that and check the box and keep going. I recommend to fill out as much information as you can. Next, you'll add your education. You don't have to have a degree. Adding any relevant education helps make your profile more visible. So here you can put any school that you went to, you have a degree or diploma, your field of study. Then you'll add your languages that you speak. Now you'll add your skills. You have a max of 15 skills. I recommend you put as many as you can. You can put in any software that you have proficiency in. If you're working as a graphic designer, of course, you would put in Photoshop and things like that. You might put in generic skills like audio editing, and keep filling them in until you reach all 15 skills. Next, you'll write an overview. So write a bio to tell the world about yourself. Help people get to know you at a glance. What work are you best at? Tell them clearly using paragraphs or bullet points. You can always edit later, just make sure you proofread now. So you have to put in at least 100 characters. Here's an example of a bio, and I recommend you can use any of these AI softwares to help you with this, because you don't want any spelling mistakes. So AI like ChatGPT, for example, can help you edit this. So here's a little example. I am a professional video editor with over 10 years of experience in audio and video editing. I have expertise in using Adobe and Corel video editing software to create high-quality videos for various purposes. I have produced short videos for YouTubers, commercials, and various clients, ranging from entertainment to education. I have a strong work ethic and take pride in my work. I'm also friendly and easy to work with. Whether you need a video for your personal or professional project, I can help you achieve your vision and goals. And then I put in little bullet points like this guy did. Expertise in Adobe Premiere Pro, After Effects, Camtasia, Corel Video Studio, and Pinnacle Studio. Have produced, edited, and created over 100 videos for clients. Flexible, efficient, and produce work in a timely manner. So if you do not have a lot of experience working with clients, I recommend you use this space to talk about your skills. What are you good at? What do you know how to do? So if you are trying to get video editing jobs, talk about all the software you know how to use. If you want to be a YouTube thumbnail designer, talk about the graphic design software you know how to use. And if you haven't produced any videos for clients, you could just erase this part and say that you've produced and created over this amount of thumbnails. Maybe that's for your own personal use or for friends. It doesn't have to be for clients. You can edit this later on. Just make sure that you have correct grammar, punctuation, and spelling. Now we're going to click Next, choose your categories. What are the main services you offer? So they have suggested services, video and animation. We can put that. You have to choose at least one service that best describes the type of work you do. This helps us match you with clients who need your unique expertise. So you can see all the different types of jobs available. There are so many different categories. We've got audio and music production. We've got product design, art and illustration. Before you create your profile on Upwork, you can also go through and search different types of jobs and then choose to build a profile based on the type of job you are applying to. Next, set your rate. So here you're going to set your hourly rate. Now with Upwork, you may get hired on a fixed rate job, which means, for example, you have to create a video for someone, they will pay you $500 to create the video. That might take you 5 hours, 10 hours, but you're charging a fixed rate of $500, no more, no less. Now you also have to set an hourly rate. Some people will want to hire you based on hours, and there's a time tracker app as well. So just put in whatever you are expecting to make per hour. Maybe it's $50 an hour. This should be in US dollars automatically. You can see that there is a 10% freelancer service fee. And this is great because it used to be 20% and recently this month it dropped down to 10%. So that means if you charge $50 an hour, Upwork takes only $5 an hour versus before when it was $10. So you will make $45 an hour. Next, your photo and location. So you're going to put your country, put your street address, put your phone number, and add a photo. Definitely add a photo, okay? It's very important. And once you put in all your information, click check your profile. And now you have a chance to preview your profile before you submit it. You can click on any of these icons to make any edits that you want. I recommend you fill in as much information as you possibly can before you submit it. And then once you're finished, you'll click submit profile. Say nice work, your profile is ready. And you can view your profile, or you can go ahead and browse jobs. Let's click on view my profile. So now you have an opportunity to build on your profile and add even more information. Again, it's really important that I note you could only have one Upwork profile, so do not create more than one. Over here on the side, you can click the plus icon and you can add a video introduction if you want. Let's say you have a video on YouTube that showcases what the service are. You can put that here. You can also adjust the hours per week. So you can say if you are interested in working over 30 hours per week, less than 30 hours as needed. You can edit or add languages. You can add your education here. And right here is your portfolio. And this is really important. Talent who add portfolios to their profile are more likely to win work. So if you click here on add a portfolio, you'll have an opportunity to add a portfolio project. So let's say you're a video editor, you could put examples of videos that you have produced, or maybe you're a graphic designer, you could put YouTube thumbnails, design, for example, then click select template, and then you could choose if you want to display images in a gallery style as a case study or classic, then go to add details, and then you would go ahead and add your images or your videos. I have a more detailed video on how to add items to your portfolio, which I've linked you to in the description below. So when you click on Find Work to search for jobs, this will also pop up, which says complete your profile. And I really encourage you to complete your profile until it reaches 100% complete. Make sure to put in some employment history, your portfolio, education. If you are able to create a video introduction, any certifications or other experiences that you have before you start applying for jobs. But you can do all of this later. Just click close and you can go ahead and start browsing for jobs. So before I get into showing you how you can apply to jobs and search for jobs on Upwork, I want to show you this thing at the top that says get 80 connects each month. If you join Freelancer Plus, you will start each month fresh with 80 connects. There are some other benefits to the Freelancer Plus plan as well, and that is a plan that I have on my Upwork account. Now, when you start off with Upwork, you get 50 available connects. So what are connects? Well, connects are used to apply to jobs on Upwork. You do not have an unlimited amount of connects to apply to jobs, and this keeps it a little more fair on Upwork, because if you were able to apply to as many jobs as you wanted, you could just copy and paste the same cover letter to 1,000 jobs, and that would make it very overwhelming for the clients when they are reading each application. So this is a way to reduce the competition and make it easier for clients to select a freelancer, because they know the freelancer really wants the job if they're spending the connects to apply. So what you can do is click on Learn More, and this will show you the membership plans. So Upwork is free. You get 10 connects each month automatically. You can buy connects as you need them for 15 cents plus tax each. But as I showed you before, you do have your initial 50 connects free. For $14.99 a month, you get everything included in the basic plan, plus 80 connects per month. You can also have your own custom profile URL. So for now, I'm just going to show you how this works with the connects you already have. Let's say, for example, you wanted to apply to this job here. When we click on it, you can see you can send a proposal for 6 connects. So even if you do not get hired for the job, you've spent those connects. You won't get them back. If someone sends you an interview request, then you can apply to the job for free. You won't spend any connects. But if you are searching and finding jobs to apply to, you do spend connects. So what this means is you want to search for jobs that are relevant to you, that you have a better likelihood of getting. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So first of all, let's just click here on the search icon. And you can see that right now there are over 195,000 jobs available. So we want to filter this. First of all, on the side, you're going to filter by the experience level. If you have an intermediate level or an entry level, click that, okay? Let's put intermediate and entry. You can also filter by the job type. So if you're only interested in hourly jobs, or let's say you're only interested in fixed price jobs. Then you can search by number of proposals. And what this means is how many people have applied to the job as of right now. So maybe you want to avoid the ones that say 20 to 50 because that means you are competing with a lot of people. So let's say I'm going to select up to 20 proposals. You can also choose that you only want to work with payment verified clients. And then we have client history. So what this means is you can work with clients who have already hired people on Upwork before, or you can give new clients a chance. For this example, let's go with clients who have hired people before. Okay, and now you can see that this has narrowed it down to 20,000 jobs, which is still a lot. So here you can also filter by connects needed. So you can see there are only 71 jobs where you need 2 or less connects. And then we have ones with 4 connects and 6 connects. So if you're trying to only look for jobs with a low amount of connects in order to apply, you can use this as well. But there are some jobs that require even more than 6 connects. I've seen some 8 connects job. So you might choose to not enable this at all so you can see more jobs. For this one, let's click 4 connects or less. So we still have this at under 8,000 jobs. So let's type in video editing or whatever your niche is, and then click the search icon. So you can see this has left us with 844 jobs. You could go ahead and filter this down even more if you want, or you might decide you want to work with one of these clients. Now, when you're searching for a client, this is really important right here, the review. This client only has a review of 2.21 stars based on 3 feedback scores. So maybe you don't want to work with a client that doesn't have a great reputation. Maybe they will give you problems. But this client, for example, they have 5-star rating. They've spent over $20,000 and are payment verified. So this would be a job that I would be interested in applying to. So to apply to a job, we're going to click on it. You can see that they're looking for a video editor. You can see the price they're willing to pay. And so if you want to apply to this job, you would click apply now. You could also click save job if you want to save it for later and apply later. And this is where you submit a proposal. You can see here you use Connects to submit proposals. You can see here this proposal requires 4 connects. When you submit this proposal, you'll have 46 connects remaining. So what you'll do is you'll fill in how you want to be paid by milestone or by project. Milestones are when you divide the project into smaller segments, and you'll be paid for milestones as they are completed and approved. I recommend just selecting by project. Now here is where you would put in how much you are willing to do the job for. This person has not put in exactly what they're looking for. Maybe they're willing to pay $30 per video. You would have to ask more questions once you are in discussion with them. But let's say, for example, this is what they want per video. You can keep it at 30. You could say you would do it for less money. You could say you would do it for more money, or just keep it as it is. I recommend keeping it as it is or going a little bit lower when you're first getting started with applying to jobs on Upwork, staying within their budget. You can see that Upwork has their 10% freelancer service fee, so you would get $27 for this job. Now you'll put how long will this project take, so maybe it would take you, usually I will put less than 1 month. And here is where you have your cover letter. Okay, and as an example of a cover letter, I always keep it short and sweet. I don't put too much information. I would put, hello, I'm interested in working as your video editor. I have over 10 years of experience as a video editor and am proficient in Premiere, After Effects, Camtasia, Pinnacle Studio, and other professional video editing software. I've produced over 100 videos for various clients and am able to work quickly and efficiently. I have attached some samples of my work below. And then you might put commercial video and then insert a link to your video on YouTube or wherever you have uploaded it, educational video. I look forward to discussing this project with you further. Sincerely, or your name. So you can either insert links to your work or you can upload it as an attachment. If it's a video, I recommend sending it as a link to YouTube or another reputable website. And that way they don't have to download a large video file just to see your portfolio. Or you have an option to boost your proposal. I never really use this option. So you can just click send for Upwork Connects and that would send your proposal to this person. And once you've submitted the proposal, you may or may not hear back from the client. If you don't hear back from them, they probably chose someone else. And what you can do to review this is you could scroll down on your main page and here you can click on My Proposals. And this would show you any proposals that you have submitted and you could view the stats of these proposals under Submitted Proposals. Submitted proposals are proposals you sent which have not yet received a reply. Active proposals are proposals that you are discussing with a client. So if a client chooses to ask you about your proposal, that would pop up here under messages and you would be able to connect via a chat with the client. Here you would have any invitations to interview. So maybe someone has a job and they have sent it to you and you can interview. And how the interviews work is basically you just communicate via messages with the client. It's not really a formal interview. Maybe once in my life I had a phone interview via the messaging system, but usually I just communicate with the client via the messaging. And then once you have come to an agreement, the client will send you an offer. So they will send you an offer either for an hourly job or a fixed rate job, and then you would accept that before beginning work. Be careful of any scams. Do not send any money. Do not pay anything to a client before starting work. Even if they say there's a one-time fee, that's a scam. You should never pay clients anything. They should be paying you. So essentially, this is the basics for how you get started on Upwork, how you search for jobs, apply to jobs, and what it looks like when you are creating a freelancer account. If you want to know more information about getting paid, about payment methods, and all of that stuff, make sure to check out my full playlist on Upwork and you can search for those videos. I've also linked you to specific videos in the description below. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments section below and make sure to check out my other Upwork related videos if you have any other questions. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in my next tutorial.